guys, I am back and today I'm going to be doing a very quick update for my Project 10 Pan for 2021. I do have some pretty exciting and sad news today, so we're gonna keep it back and forth between the exciting and the sad updates. But without further ado, let's just hop straight into this update. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about was something that looks a little beat up. This is my Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter, and one of the weekend trips that I did visiting my school friends, this container came open and some makeup brushes got like trapped in between the container and like, the two lids and just scratched it up. I did lose a little bit of product, but I was able to mostly squish it back into place. The exciting thing is there's actually pan poking through because of it, but I'm not really counting that as like hitting pan considering it was an accident on my makeup brushes fault. So this I have used a couple of times whenever I'm like going out or doing something fancy. I just rub it all over my shoulders. That happens about twice a month, so not quite enough to get this used up, but I do still like this highlighter. I did use it once on my face semi recently because I was trying to do something really natural, and I just like took a brush and dusted this and then kind of hit the high points, and the brush, it wasn't a dense brush, so it picked up just so little product. It was just kind of a nice sheen, so I guess I could use it on my face, but it's not quite what I love in a highlighter. It is a little bit too dark to like kind of go in the way I normally do with my highlighter. So this is still a good product, still very happy with it, but not expecting too much from myself over the next 2.5 months or month or so, I guess. Something that is exciting because I'm rolling it out is my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. I used it today and it's hard to see, but the wing was really hard to do. It was picking itself up. It wasn't laying color down. It was really hard. My wing's not too precise. I did kind of short, thick cat eye wings rather than the wings I would normally do because I was trying to just use as few as strokes as possible, because when I tried to do this side, it kept picking up the product and it wasn't laying it down nicely. It was a real pain in the butt, and if I can't do even just like a really quick short wing like this, that means it's time to let it go. So there definitely is still some product left in here, but as you can see, like well, now it's had a time to sit, but I don't know if you can tell, there's definitely like, it's not as opaque as it once was. It's starting to shear out and it's not like laying down a nice amount of product, so I have to go over it, but then when I go over it, it picks things up, which is very frustrating. And I don't wear winged liner enough to like really be that upset about it. So that is another goal hit for this project, and now we are down to 5 items total in this project. I'm going to do another thing that got damaged. I did a couple weekend trips. This wasn't actually the weekend trip's fault. I went to open this one time and there was a little piece that was loose and it completely fell out, but normally like I catch it or it stays mostly in the container, but this time when I opened the cap it just flung out and it went on the floor, and I don't want something on the floor going in my eye, so I threw it out and I sharpened it down. I'm going to insert a picture of the progress right now. And that's what this is looking like. So now it's a little stubby pencil. I don't really know how far I'll be able to go down with this. I don't think I'll be able to use up this much product in the next month, but I'm happy with how much progress I've gotten on it, even if some of it wasn't really progress. But it's another eyeliner out of my collection, and that's really the goal of this whole project. Something that is getting pretty standard progress as per usual is my Smashbox 24-hour photo finish eye primer. There is the tiniest bit left in here. I have to like really squeeze the crap out of it to get product. The packaging is starting to split, which is not fun. This is not well-designed packaging. Just saying that. Like, it's just not, like, it's not, it has this big seam in it, and like the side of it is starting to crack. It's just not packaging that's meant to like squeeze out every last drop. And so yeah, I've had one of these before and it's the exact same thing. I'm hoping it doesn't dry out, but I do think I will be able to get this used up by the end of the year. That is another goal. If I just keep wearing it every single time I do my eyeshadow, then it probably has like less than 10 uses, and I will definitely do my makeup 10 times before my next update. I'm gonna do the sad update and then the exciting update. You may recognize my Becca champagne pot from the outside, but from the inside, you will not. No, I did not use an entire pan of highlighter. She had an unfortunate accident. I will show you a picture now. But it fell off my desk and came open, and so it shattered, but it shattered everywhere. I started trying to pick it up very carefully, but it was crumbling like as I was picking it up, and like to be honest, I just had a friend over who has a German Shepherd, so there was German Shepherd hair all over the floor as well, and I was like, no. I maybe could have saved it if I had been willing to sit there with tweezers and like very carefully pick through all of the little bits of Becca dust. But I sat there, I mourned for a second, and then I went, I have other highlighters. It's not something that I really, really need in my life, and I tried to pick up like the bigger chunks, and they were just, it was not worth it. And so yeah, this is all that's left of her. I don't know if I can get this used up by the end of the year. It would be really cool if I did be like sad and funny. But yeah, so I just have a little bit left. I've been continuing to use it. I still really like this highlighter, but it is what it is. It's sad, but this also isn't my favorite shade from Becca. I prefer Opal, so once I get this used up, I still have my Fenty Hustler Baby and my Becca Opal highlighter, and I like those ones more than this one, so I'll be excited to get back to using those. Now that we've got the sad, I dropped things and ruined makeup, which is not normal for me. This was just a really crazy month and had a lot of accidents in it. A more exciting update, I'm going to show you what my Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette looked like last month. And this is what it's looking like now. As you can see, I have gotten down Halo really well, and it's a little bit harder to see with all the lighting, but I have hit pan on the refrankened shade as well. So there's a little bit of pan right there, and it's because this whole area is getting really thin, and it is definitely, I have a prediction that in the next month this pan is going to grow, and I'm going to have just like start getting little clumps of product around as I wear everything down some more. And I believe when I look at this that I have expanded the pan on a princess cut just a little bit. So my goals for this palette, my goal was originally to use it completely up. That didn't happen. We can already see that. My amended goals were to use up Halo and these two shades. I know I can use up Halo. I think I can use these up if I really dedicate myself to it. I'm not sure. I'm going to try my best. Even if I just have like a very small ring around each of these pans, I will find that to be very successful. But yeah, I'm excited with how used this product is looking. I'm excited to kind of get this moved out of my collection, even though it won't be this year. Having these 3 pans potentially done, then in another year I can focus on these 2 and this last enhanced shade. So those are all the products that I have for you guys today. Now we are down to 5 products in this project pan. I think I'll be able to hit my goals on two of them. The other three products, I'm just kind of seeing where they are looking next month, but I still want to continue using them and loving them, so I'm not upset about where things are at. But other than that, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you are having a great, fantastic day wherever you are, and I will see you in a future video. Thanks, guys!